I support wind and I support solar. I supported credits, tax credits for solar in particular. So I do support wind and solar, but I just want to be realistic about how we are going to generate electricity in this country in the short term and probably for the foreseeable future. The truth is that coal is the principal source of electrification for this country. It's the principal source. In this state, it represents about 60% of our electric generation, coal, 50% nationally. We're a pretty coal-dependent area. Then you look at natural gas and nuclear are your other two principal sources. Bottom line is, and you mentioned nuclear. Yeah, nuclear is a part of the mix, and because of what's happened in Japan, it may become less of the mix. But we'll go through all of our investigations, and we're going to check our safety and reliability systems to be sure.
That's another thing.
But if we use less nuclear, I just want to be clear. If we use less nuclear, that means we will be using more natural gas and more coal to make up for what nuclear does not generate today. That will happen.
Did you see the list of the highest risk plants in the United States? Nuclear plants are 3 of them are in Pennsylvania because they were not designed for earthquake, and now they're finding there are fault lines.
Well, I've talked to PPL about the Susquehanna site. That is not a fault area. It's not in the fault area.
Limerick was listed.
And it's high up. It's high up on the map. It's pretty high up. It's not
Shipping port.
It's near the river, but it's very high up. You would need well, I don't think you could ever get the Susquehanna plant underwater. And we have to evaluate what's happening in
I'm not talking
Japan.
about water, I'm talking about quakes.
Well, that's what's causing the problem.
Risks from quakes, though.
I just want to be very clear, from what I understand today on Japan,
those plants were designed to resist earthquakes, so the earthquake didn't cause the problem, it was the tsunami.
That's correct.
The plants in
And the backup
Pennsylvania were
facilities
not
failed.
designed for earthquakes. They were
Yeah,
not
I mean-
designed to resist an earthquake. That's the difference. They're sitting on fault lines and they're not designed for an earthquake.
Okay, well,
That's the difference.
Well, as I said, we are going to go through all sorts of investigations and reviews in the aftermath of the Japanese tragedy, and we're going to review this. But at the same time, if you are asking me, and I don't think you are, if you're asking me to take off all the nuclear plants, take them offline, we have to make up that power somehow. And that means we're going to go back to coal and gas largely to replace it, just to be clear.